Teresa, you remember when we were in Sunday school, right? When we were little and we learned about forgiveness, right?
You want to put the other side? You want to try the other side? Okay. Okay. Ow!
Do you know?
Oh.
What is it? What?
Shoot, my back.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Let me help you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that better?
I can't even
all right?
nurse our baby without help, Ethan.
It's okay.
Why is this happening? I'm paralyzed. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, just stop this. Stop this, Teresa. You gotta stay calm, all right? You gotta stay calm for the baby. That's right. Shh. Okay. Yeah, you know, nursing, it's really important for the baby. It's when a mother and child really bond. That's right. So I gotta stay calm for the baby. Okay, much better. All right, what were we gonna say, Ethan?
If I can get Teresa to drop the charges against Gwen, we can get her out of here and she can get the help that she needs.
Whew.
This won't be easy, but I gotta do it for Gwen.
What? Didn't you hear me? I need you to get Julian Crane and bring him here. I have to confess for the first time in my life. I am going to tell the truth.
I'll see if he's available.
Wait a minute. Are you his social secretary here? I don't care if he is available or not. I am his wife, and I need to talk to him right now. Gwenny, sweetie, honey, talk to me. Mommy's here. This is all my fault. I'm being punished. I tried to kill Eve, and so now God has caused my Gwenny to lose her mind. Oh, and the worst part is I didn't even kill the slut. Now her sister... Sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna make everything right. I'm gonna confess, and then the cops are gonna release Eve, and then my Gwenny can go back to normal. Oh, I have to find Julian right away and tell him everything. Right away before my Gwen gets even crazier.
Oh, Julian, you have to get me out of here. You don't know, this is such a nightmare.
I'm so sorry. Now listen to me. That judge last night was a total idiot. I'll get them to set bail today. And the best criminal defense attorney in the country should be here any minute. He was picked up by Crane Jet early this morning.
Oh, gosh. Lawyers and judges, this is unbelievable.
Hush, 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 hush. Listen, I love you. I will not let you pay for a crime you couldn't possibly have committed.
And that is what is so crazy, because I hate Liz, but you know I would never kill her. I'd never kill anyone.
That was great. Save that emotion for the trial. Mike Baragos.
Julian Crane, thanks for coming on such short notice.
Oh, I've heard of you. Yes, you defended that horrific murderer.
Oh, the jury didn't think so. They let him off. That's because I know how to do my job. I've never lost a case, and I don't intend to start now.
What a wonderful day. God, I love you.
I love you. Thank you for trying to give me a taste of our honeymoon.
But
But we're still not married. Yesterday really did happen, and we still have everything that we learned out there waiting for us.
well, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I mean, what should have been the happiest day of our life was a disaster. I mean, Gwen tried to kill Teresa, and she's in jail. Teresa's now paralyzed. Eve has been accused of attempted murder of Liz, and she's in jail. And now we find out that Mrs. Wheeler's my mother. And my mother's been alive all these years. This is just too much for me.
Well, at least the worst is behind us.
God, I hope so, because it sure can't get any worse than this.
Alistair, please don't!
Give me what I want, damn it, what belongs to me! I'm your husband, damn it! Don't fight me! me responsibly. This is how a real man makes love, not like that loser Fitzgerald. You remember how to make love to a real man, don't you, like this?
Oh, no! Esther, no!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
So, in any case based on circumstantial evidence, there are three elements to consider: opportunity, means, and motive. As to the poisonings, in order, number one, opportunity. According to the police report, you and your sister Liz Sanborn were in the church basement arguing before she collapsed after drinking the punch. Now, the fact that your sister identified you as the killer doesn't help.
Yeah, but I didn't do it.
Your fingerprints are on the broken punch cup, Dr. Russell. That's going to be hard to explain away. In addition, you were present at the Crane mansion when Alistair Crane smoked his poisoned cigar. The prosecution will maintain that you had opportunity to poison both victims. They will establish that early on. We haven't got a leg to stand on there. Number two, question of means. The same poison, Flatoxis, was used in both cases and was only available locally to medical personnel from a locked drug closet at the hospital. Now, according to the police report, your security card was used to access that closet shortly after a shipment of the stuff was stored there. So, in both cases, the prosecution will be able to convince the jury that you had ample means to commit both crimes.
But, jury, certainly this preposterous case won't make it to trial.
Mr. Crane, please, allow me to continue. Number three, the question of motive.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that I had motive for both cases, that I hated Liz, and everybody knows it because she ruined my life, and that I hated Alistair because he stole my son away from me and made me believe he was dead. Blah, blah, blah. It's all cut and dried. My incriminating answers to your questions, except I didn't do it.
All right, let's get
this
straight, Mr. Barrett Gross. This woman is innocent. I know she didn't do this.
Well, that's very interesting coming from you.
Why's that?
Because the attempted murders of Alistair Crane and Liz Sanborn aren't the only crimes that Dr. Russell is charged with. She's also charged with the attempted murder of Julian Crane. You.
Alistair, no!
Smile at me, damn it. Respond to your husband.
No, never!
You run off to Mexico with that loser Fitzgerald. You jump into his bed. How many others have there been? How many others have had you? Border guards, great peckers. How many others have there been?
Martin, only Martin!
You liar, you're a slut. You deserve to be treated like the cheap tramp that you are. Get over here. Now it's my turn. Bastard! Get off her!
Hey, come on. Hey, no more tears, all right? I already cried enough to float a lobster boat.
Try a battleship.
I hate seeing you so unhappy. Look, I promise you, we're gonna put yesterday behind us, okay? Sheridan, we're gonna have the perfect wedding and the perfect honeymoon and the perfect family, the perfect future together. I'm telling you, it's all out there waiting for us.
I want to believe that.
Then believe it.
Gosh, that must sound so selfish. I mean, here, Gwen and Eve are in jail, and Teresa's paralyzed, and here I am crying over a spoiled wedding.
It's not just a wedding. It's the discovery that your mother's still alive, that she ran off with my father and destroyed my family.
Yeah, but that's not the way that they tell it. They said that my father was gonna kill them. He was gonna kill your family.
Yeah, that's because they're both liars. Look, we just need to forget about them, all right, and put this all behind us. I gotta go get dressed, okay? I'll see Teresa in the hospital. You coming?
I will later. I just want to go to the jail and see Gwen. I feel horrible for her. I mean, she just must be devastated to know that that baby is Teresa's. Attempted murder. I mean, that's just not like Gwen.
Right.
Mother, when did you get here?
Oh, I've been here a long time, sweetheart.
Would you like to come over tonight? I bet that Sarah would just love to bake some cookies with her grandmother. And how about some oatmeal raisin? They're her favorite.
I don't think so. Ooh, she really has lost it. She actually thinks I'm gonna bake cookies. Oh, but I gotta find Julian, and I gotta tell him everything. I gotta tell him that I was the one who poisoned Liz. But it was an accident. I was trying to kill Eve, but I'm gonna confess, and I'm gonna make everything right. I am, and then you'll help my daughter. I mean, really, I have to save my daughter. I do, and I gotta get her out of this place. Because that doctor, he says if I don't get her out of here, she could be a whole lot worse.
Mother, you know, all that pacing isn't gonna make the limo get here any faster.
Sweetheart,
I mean, but don't worry. Really, it should be here soon. I mean, I hope. I really don't want to wait around this bus station all night long.
Honey, we're Cranes. We don't do bus stations.
Well, then call the driver and tell him to hurry up. You know, I really want to get home to Ethan and my children. God, I must have done something right to deserve my life. You know, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I just hate to be away from my family, even for 1 minute.
Oh, you drive a really hard bargain, buddy. Yeah, this whole karma thing is a lot worse than I thought. But I'm gonna get rid of all my bad karma really, really fast, because if I don't, then Gwen is gonna have to pay the price. And hey, wait a minute, I know you really believe in that reap what you sow thing, so why did my Gwenny have to lose her mind? I mean, I was just trying to kill Eve, and you know she deserved it. Or, okay, well, why don't you make the punishment fit the crime? Why didn't you just force me to buy off a rack for a season? Oh my. I gotta get to Julian and tell him everything really fast. Sweetheart, I will be right back.
Oh, Mother, if the limo gets here first, we'll meet you in ballet.
You've been through so much, you know. I can't even imagine how difficult it's been for you to be.
Yeah, it's been horrible, Ethan. Except for you. Yes, you've made it all worth it. Yes.
Teresa, I would never downplay your suffering and what you've been through, and it's awful and it's a painful reality, but we have another painful reality that we have to deal with here, and it's a life that we can't ignore.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
You do?
Yes, I do. And I'm glad, because I wanted to talk to you about it too. And, you know, I wanted to clear things up.
You do? I'm happy to hear you say that. You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you say that.
I'm glad. Well, are you all done? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay. You want to try should we try a burp? Should we try a big burp? Okay, let's try a burp. Yeah, you know, last night, it was completely surreal. You know, I found out that it was our baby that I gave birth to, and then Gwen, she tried to kill me. She stabbed me in the back with a scalpel. She put me in a coma, and then to find out that, I'm paralyzed. Well, all of that, we haven't had a chance to talk about our baby. So, yes.
Our baby?
Yes. Yeah, our baby. There's just so many things that we need to discuss. Whoa. Did you hear that one? Oh my goodness, that was a big burp. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is definitely a life that we cannot ignore. No, we can't. No, we can't.
You are my passion for life.
So how'd she do?
She ate like a linebacker. And she gave us a nice big burp.
Oh, good for you, sweetie. That is great news. She needs to put on more weight. So I'll bring her back a little later for another feeding.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Say bye.
Hey, sweetie.
Bye, Daddy.
We're sharing a miracle. Our beautiful little girl. Oh my goodness, there's so much that we need to talk about. We haven't even picked out a name for her. What do you think? Any
Teresa,
ideas?
yes, I know. We have lots to talk about, lots to discuss about that little girl. And I want to, and it's a priority, and I do. But I need to talk to you about something else. To be honest with you, I came here to talk to you about something completely different.
And not about the baby?
No, I came here to talk to you about dropping the charges against Gwen.
Gwen! Oh, sweetie, what did you do?
Hi, Sheridan. It's so good to see you.
Honey, what happened? Please tell me, what can I do to help?
Mrs. Louise Lopez Fitzgerald. Oh, sweetheart, I am so sorry I missed your wedding. How was it? Was it wonderful? I bet you were just the most beautiful bride. Sheridan, tell me, was it everything that you dreamed it would be?
Actually, long story, we never finished the wedding.
Oh, well, that's too bad, but you have another one soon, okay?
Yeah, we will. But I gotta tell you, I found out Mrs. Wheeler's secret. She's really my mother, Catherine Crane.
She's not dead after all? Honey, that's so nice for you. I mean, wow. So your mother showed up at your wedding. I mean, was everyone completely surprised? Tell me, what was she wearing? I mean, she's such a beautiful woman, too. And we should have all known she was your mother. Must have been such a big day for her, seeing her little girl get married. Did you hear that I'm a mommy now, too? My sweet, beautiful little girl, she's in the hospital right now waiting for me, and I'm on my way, actually, just in a minute to go take her home with me.
Now, what kind of nonsense is this?
It's right here, Mr. Crane. Dr. Russell has also been charged with your attempted murder. A shooting at the Crane Cannery several years ago? Since you're the one paying my legal fees, I find that a touch peculiar. Care to explain?
Well, there's nothing to explain. I know Eve would never try to kill me.
Never. But I love him. I love him dearly.
You two are great. Save that expression. That love garbage always goes down well with the jury.
Wait, I beg your pardon.
And it's a good thing that you love him, because here again you had motive and opportunity. You were seen on the grounds of the Crane mansion that night with a handgun, which you could have easily used on Mr. Crane at the cannery down at the dock. Now, it's to your great benefit that you were in love with Mr. Crane here at the time he was shot. That way you have no motive to kill him. What? What's wrong?
Julian.
No,
What is it, Dr. Russell? Out with it.
not another word. You don't have to.
Mr. Crane, please, I'm her attorney. Allow Dr. Russell to speak.
It's just, well, I wasn't in love with Julian at that time.
That's just great.
No, at the time that the attempt was made on his life, I not only did not love him, I wanted him dead.
Right now, you bastard! You go right ahead. You say that every time we meet, but you failed so far. Typical of your kind, though. No follow-through.
No, Martin, don't do it. Don't do it.
He should have been dead years ago.
No, he's goading you. Don't you see that? Don't do it.
You're right. This old man isn't worth it. Honey, sit down. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, Martin, God, thank you for coming when you did. 10 more seconds and
Yes, that's right, Martin. Thank the Lord you saved your beloved from giving me, her husband, what she's been given to half the population of Mexico all these years. Or did you charge for your services?
You shut up. Don't you dare talk about Catherine like that.
She's my wife, damn it! I have a right to have her when I want her and where I want her.
You're disgusting. No man has a right to rape a woman.
Rape? Making love to one's own wife isn't rape. You're the one who turned her into a sleazy adulteress.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll just see what the police have to say when they find out that you ripped a woman's clothes off and you forced yourself on her. God knows you heard her say no. I heard her say no halfway down the damn block. We'll just see what the police have to say. They'll get here, they'll throw you in jail and arrest you for attempted rape. I should have done this years ago when I first found out you raped Catherine. You pay for this, old man. Excuse me, police department. I want to report a Hello? Hello? Catherine.
Martin, you can't do this.
But why not? He tried to rape you again.
The little tart is making sense for once, Martin.
Shut up, pig.
I'm not doing this for you, Alistair. I don't give a damn if you die. In fact, it would be so sweet if you rot in jail.
Don't you dare take that tone with me.
But we both know it will never happen. You own most of the judges in this state and half the judges in the whole country.
Catherine, we can't let him get away with this.
Oh, yes, we can, Martin. And we must. I am not going to stay in Harmony one more minute than I have to. If he is arrested and he's arraigned, and if it goes as far as a trial, we will be here for months. We'll be here for years. I can't cause my daughter that much pain, let alone the pain it's going to cause us and your family.
Catherine, now that our secret's out, we have to see it through to the bitter end. We can't allow this sadist. He needs to go to jail.
They're talking about a rape trial. Don't you know that's the worst? They're going to paint me as some sex-crazed fiend and him as some poor, innocent husband.
Oh, yes. Just wait till they see my elderly husband routine in court.
No, Martin, no, please, please, listen to me. Listen. Don't you see? Don't you see? They will turn our lives. They will turn the love we have for each other into something dirty. Can't let my children suffer through that. The press are already making a field day with my reappearance. Julian and Sheridan need to get on with their lives. And Sheridan needs to be with Louise. It's her destiny. And I'm clear about something. I'm clear that if I stay in Harmony, I'm the only thing that has the power to tear them apart forever, and I won't do it. I can't do it, Martin. Please. Please. Oh, Pookie. I know you're gonna be annoyed with your little Becky Wecky, but what else could I do? All right, I did it. I did it. Do you hear me? Me, Rebecca Hotchkiss Crane. It was little old me. I did it.
So let me get this straight.
At the time of the attempt on Julian's life, we weren't only not in love, I hated him.
Darling.
It's just, I was so angry with him. I thought that he had wronged me terribly, and I wanted him dead.
Isn't that peachy? So, in the case of the attempted murder of Julian Crane, and those of Liz Sanborn, and Alistair Crane, you had opportunity, means, and motive. Let me level with you, Dr. Russell. You have dealt me a bum hand. You're in trouble. Big, big trouble.
Don't you worry about us, okay? Sheridan's fine. I'm fine. And it's gonna stay that way, okay?
Will it? I mean, finding out that woman is Catherine Crane, that's only made things worse. She's not just the woman who destroyed this family, Mijo. She's Sheridan's mother. That's what troubles me, you know. How a woman that I knew so well, I admired, I respected, how she could just run off with my husband. How could she be so deceitful, so two-faced?
Well, as usual, Alistair is behind it.
The abuse.
No, not just the abuse. Papa and that woman, they claim that Alistair raped her. And that's one of the reasons that they ran. You know, I'm just not sure I buy it. I mean, hell, I always knew that Alistair was one of the reasons that Papa disappeared. I just never believed it would be because of something like this. Yet the story, it just doesn't add up. She could have gone to the authorities, and I can't blame Alistair for what they've done. You know, and they want us to feel sorry for him? Hell no. You know, not in this lifetime. Honestly, I never knew what hate was until now. I hate Papa. I hate that woman. I'll never forgive them. Not for all the pain that they've caused everyone I love.
No more. It stops.
What?
It stops right now. This pain, this anger, this hate. All the pain that Martin and Catherine have caused us.
Oh, Mama, I'll never forgive them.
Listen to me. My marriage was destroyed. My children had to grow up with nothing. Paloma has practically disowned me. Antonio is dead, and that poor Sheridan had to grow up without a mother.
Mama.
Please. Don't let this pain continue. Okay, Mijo?
All right.
Promise me. It can't affect your happiness.
It is not going to affect our happiness. I'm telling you, Sheridan and I would... Our love is too strong, and nothing is going to break us apart. Not a chance.
Teresa, please. I'm asking you. I'm begging you. Just drop the charges against Gwen, please.
How can you ask me to do that? Gwen tried to kill me. She stabbed me in the back with a scalpel twice. I am paralyzed, Ethan. Maybe for life because of her.
What she did was awful. I know that, but she was insane, Teresa. She didn't know what she was doing. You should understand how that feels. Remember when, after you gave birth to little Ethan, you did stab her in the back with a pair of scissors? I mean, and it's because you weren't in your right mind.
I remember that. I do. I remember that. And it shames me. You know, I wanted to drop the charges against Gwen. I really did. I wanted to put all of this behind us, but I can't. Not now, because every time I try to move my legs, Ethan, it hits me like ice water. I'm paralyzed. Yes, I stabbed Gwen. But she is fine. She's not stuck in a wheelchair. She's perfectly fine.
She's not fine. She is suffering. She has suffered a lot from the things that have happened.
Oh, right. It's gonna come right now, right? Oh, Teresa stole Gwen's embryos, blah, blah, blah. But nobody ever, look at me, Ethan, nobody ever remembers the fact that Rebecca and Gwen stole my son from me. My child. What was I supposed to do? Just say bye-bye? Send him a card for his birthday? I'm his mother, Ethan. And yes, I was desperate enough to do anything to get my boy back. Anything except murder. I didn't try to kill Gwen, but Gwen tried to kill me.
Sheridan, wait until you see my baby girl. She's perfect. She's perfect. I mean, she looks just like me, but her smile is definitely Ethan. 100% Ethan.
But Gwen, the baby...
Sarah's little sister. Oh, Sheridan, being a mommy is just the best job I have ever had. I mean, my life is perfect now.
Gwen, you're scaring me.
Oh, sweetheart, Listen, don't worry, okay? Your life is gonna be just as perfect as mine is, really soon. I have this handsome husband who loves me. We have a beautiful, beautiful baby girl. I mean, now, of course, she was born a little underweight, which is why she's still in the hospital, but she's doing so much better now. And as soon as Ethan and I bring her home, you have got to come over to the house and see her, because I definitely want my best friend in the whole wide world to share my happiness with me. Honey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just really happy for you.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, isn't it really, really amazing? Our lives turned out so much better than we ever even planned for. You know, I have this amazing baby, and you have your mother back. You know, there's absolutely nothing better than being a mother. I mean, it changes everything. Your whole life is just perfect. You know, just look at me. My life is a dream come true.
We shouldn't stop until we put Alistair in jail or his grave.
Listen, Mark, please. We have to put this behind us, or Louise and Sheridan and your family will never find happiness. If we stay here, we're only going to cause more trouble. We have got to leave Harmony. Oh, God.
The hell's so damn funny?
You too. Did that plastic surgeon nick your brains when he lifted your faces? Do you really think that leaving town will change anything? Not on your life.
Don't you even try and keep us here.
I have no wish to. Go ahead, run. Run as far as you like. Pick any third world country you want. Wake up, people. Louise and Sheridan, hell, half the world knows by now that you are Sheridan's mother, and if you think that I won't put that to my full advantage, you don't know your adversary as well as you think you do.
There's nothing more you can do now.
Oh, brave words. But I will use the fact that you, Sheridan's mother, are the sole reason why Louise's family was destroyed. They will hate you, and they'll hate each other. And there's not a damn thing that you or anyone else in this blasted world can do to stop me.
God, it kills me that your wedding to Sheridan has been postponed again. You know, that love that you two share, it is so special. Don't you let anyone or anything break you two apart.
Mama, would you stop? Okay, don't worry about Sheridan and me. Nothing is gonna break us apart or come between us. But especially this Mrs. Wheeler. You know, the fact that it turned out that she is Catherine Crane, it is not a problem. Okay? I'm telling you, I hate Papa. And I hate her for all the pain that she has caused you and our family. And I'll never forgive them. And you know what? Neither will Sheridan.
Please. No more hate. Please.
Teresa, please. Please. Just try to forgive her. Don't you see? You've won. The baby is yours. It's yours. And I am praying every single minute that this paralysis of yours is only temporary. I don't want to see you like this. I hate seeing you like this. And I don't condone what Gwen did. I just know that she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't want to hurt you. Just try to forgive her. Teresa, you should see her. You should see her. She's not herself. She's not Gwen. She's in some other world. And the doctor says that every single minute she's in jail, she is gonna get worse. And she's suffering a lot.
Good.
Teresa! Please!
I'm not sorry. Not one bit that she's suffering, because I'm suffering too. I can't move my legs, Ethan. I may never be able to walk again. Never be able to play with my children, teach them how to rollerblade and run. Never be able to do any of the normal things a healthy woman could do. I'm paralyzed. Maybe for life because of Gwen.
She's cracking up.
So what? She can still walk to her electric shock treatments, right, Ethan? I'm paralyzed. Gwen did this to me, and I will never drop the charges against her, never.
Honestly, where is this limo? I have seriously been waiting here all day, and I really want to get back to my baby. You know, I'm sure your mother must feel the same way. She must be just so thrilled to be back with her little girl. Sheridan, where was she? Anyway, was she just on some kind of long vacation or something?
Gwen, come back. Please come back to us.
Honey, what are you talking about? I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere. In fact, I've been here. I've been here for hours. I've been here for hours waiting. I just wish the limo driver would put the pedal to the metal, you know, so I can get home and be with my baby.
Julian! Julian, where are you? You come out here this instant. Oh, this is so typical. I am trying to confess to attempted murder, and there's no one around to hear it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be flip, okay? Oh. God is punishing me. He's punishing me for trying to kill Eve. But I'm gonna confess and I'm gonna make everything right. And then you're gonna help my daughter, right? Please, tell me you're gonna help my daughter. You just have to. Julian!
I mean, there must be something you can do for Eve.
I don't lie to my clients, Mr. Crane. With the evidence arrayed against you and what you've told me here today, I'm afraid you're in big trouble. Going to the big house kind of trouble. Thank God no one was killed. The death penalty in this state is alive and well.
Are you mad?
Thought you said you'd never lost a case. You're supposed to help me.
There is one thing I can do.
Oh? What?
We'll do anything you say.
Let me make some calls. If we can snag a lenient judge and a cooperative DA, I can try to plead you out. They can reduce the charges, and that way they can reduce the sentence.
To what?
If we're lucky, 25 years to life.
25 years to life? No! No!
I'm afraid she's lost her mind. I mean, she's gone stark raving mad.
What are you talking about, Jared? I didn't lose my baby. I'm waiting for the limo to pick me up to take her to see her.
I hate her for doing this to me, Ethan. I hate her!
How many stars will you see at the Golden Globes?
Let's reflect on it.
Jack and Jude, Nicole and Uma, Tom and Will, Renee and Scarlett, Matt and Johnny, Don and Leo, George and Clint, Denzel and Sarah, Meryl, Megan, Charlize, William, Samuel, Deborah, Mike and Jamie. That's why they call it the Party of the Year. Helen, Brittany, Jim, Gwen, Tony, Kate, Scarlett, Jennifer, Cooper, Hillary, Ellen, Bernie, Alan Sting. Live and unpredictable.
It's really great to see a couple of you.
Golden Globe night starts NBC Sunday at 7, 6 Central.